So, what are the main things that you're looking for in woman when dating in London?
I'll say dating in general. So do you mean like guys or like what I think personally or why I think guys in general?
No, men dating women.
Okay.
Because like earlier we started with the whole like question of like London being very transactional and not
Yes.
people don't know what they're doing anymore. We don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
how to
yeah.
date.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what are your advice to making dating easier?
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, let's start with what guys will look for. Obviously, I don't speak for every single guy out there, but I think I
Just the
have
good ones.
I think I have a good idea of what guys would want, at least the men that women desire, right?
Which are?
Guys who are intelligent, attractive, successful, they've got their stuff together, can provide a foundation and a frame for her to come into. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first, yeah, she has to take care of herself, like he wants to be attracted to her. And if he's a desirable guy, likely he'll be used to attracting and maybe dating, high quality women. And part of how we treat our bodies is a reflection of our mind, our mindset, and how we treat ourselves.
Yes.
So that she takes care of herself. If he's quite, if he's successful, like a go-getter, he's quite a masculine man. He's looking for a woman in her feminine, quite a feminine woman who is a place of peace for him, who is nurturing, who, she does stroke the back of his head, when he's working, or maybe he is working and she just brings him like a cup of tea. Like, well, my girlfriend, when she's here and I'm working, she'll just do that. Do you know what I mean? And personally for me, like I said, emotional intelligence, I find that very attractive. That's very important. And someone who brings, and this really makes a difference between a girl that he dates that turns more casual and a girl that he dates that will become more serious. A woman who brings value to his life outside of sex.
Right.
So I think sometimes many women can be like, oh, I'm spending time with him, we're having sex together. Why is that leading to commitment? And the reason that doesn't lead to commitment is because that's what every other woman does.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's not about what you're like with him when you're being intimate. It's all the things you do outside of the bedroom. So like, maybe he has a dry cleaning errand to run. You'd be like, hey, let me just do that for you. Maybe, when he gets back from the gym, breakfast is already made with his protein shake. Maybe, that, maybe it's a family member's, birthday coming up or something, and you've already gone and got the gift because you're really good at choosing gifts.
So thoughtful.
Exactly. So value that she can add outside of the bedroom, outside of the sexual intimacy, that's what really makes a guy go, this is a woman I want to have a future with. Because spending time with someone who's nice and having sex with them because, the chemistry is great, that's really easy.
Yeah.
That's really easy. So it's like, what is it about you? Like, how do you want to contribute to his life that makes him go, wow, this is a woman who wants to do this for me? Because I think guys, we know, I mean, we literally just said, right? We know we have to bring things to the table. Like, we know we have to add value.
We both do.
We both do.
And
exactly.
It's different levels.
Exactly. Does that make sense?
It does.
Does make sense.
So going on this topic of femininity and masculinity and high value men, high value women, this did not exist a year ago, 2 years ago. And I open Instagram, TikTok, and I'm literally bombarded by this.
Yep.
And it's all telling us like, don't approach the men and this and that. And I get it because that's my values and how I was raised. But now it's like everyone wants to be there and they don't understand why. But then I also heard the men's side and how like you're a high value man and you need to wait for a high value woman. The first time I heard that, I'm like, wow, like if we're being bombarded, they are being bombarded and they're telling don't approach her because if she really likes you, she needs to approach you. And we're like, no, you're a princess. He needs to approach you. So nobody is approaching anyone.
No one's approaching. I hear you. Okay. So men and women both approach each other. But there's a masculine way to approach and a feminine way to approach. The masculine pursues, but the feminine invites, right? So Like, have you ever heard of dropping the handkerchief?
Yes.
You know what that is, right? Back in the day, bunch of women together, handsome gentleman walks in, this is like lady and gentleman time. She'll drop the handkerchief. She'll be like, oh, I like the look of him. She'll drop it. He'll pick it up and he'll be like, oh, you dropped this. And then their whole love story will start.
Yes.
Right. And then when they're old and stuff, they're talking about the kids like, oh, mom and dad, how did you meet? And he's like, yeah, well, like there's this handkerchief on the floor and I picked it up and it was your mother's and I saw her and I was like, yep, she's the one. That's when I knew. And he, in his head, he chose her. But no, bro, she chose you.
Yes. I mean, it's been happening for so many years. Like there was the little fan too. Like we open it, we're inviting you. So, and same for like the bracelet. Like, hey, I'm inviting you to come talk to me.
Yeah, 100%. So one thing that I, with the women that I work with, because they do want guys to approach them, right? But they want the right guys to approach them.
Yes.
So there's something that we call sending choosing signals, right?
Smiling. I'm terrible at that.
Well, if you want a guy to approach you, right? Because here's
I try.
I hear you, but here's the thing: like, if you walk into a bar, let's say you walk into a bar, right? And if you're an attractive woman, right? The truth is, like, 90% of guys in that establishment want to come and talk to you, but 89% of them don't feel they have the permission to. So you sending these signals is you giving him the permission, to come and talk to you. So let's say, for example, you go out with your girlfriends and you're at a bar. And you see a guy you like the look of him, nice style, you like his energy, conducts himself well. First, you start with eye contact and you smile and you even give a wave.
No way.
And I know, now here's the thing. I know that sounds like a lot for a woman because generally speaking, women are very good at communicating indirectly. So you pick up on subtle cues naturally, right? That's why, like, if a guy comes and talks to you, you may not directly say you're not interested, but there'll be things you'll be doing that show you're not. Like, you're not really making eye contact, your body language is facing away from him, maybe you're not asking questions. Women will read that situation and be like, she's not interested. For a lot of guys, because men, we tend to communicate more directly, for a lot of guys, he'll be like, well, she's not told me she's not interested, so that means there's still an opportunity, right? But you are communicating to him just very indirectly, right? Through subtle cues. So you doing a wave feels a lot for you because you're so used to communicating subtly, especially if you sit in your feminine, right? But the reason you want to do this is because if you want to communicate something to him, you need to speak in his language.
Which is?
Be a bit more direct.
Oh, gosh.
So if you look at him, you smile and you just give a wave. Just give a wave, right?
It's so funny because I literally talk to everyone that I'm not interested. I will go into a room and talk to every single person. I have no problem. But as soon as I like someone, there's no waving, there's no eye contact, nothing.
So here's the thing. For you, that's even more of a reason why you need to do that. Because the reason you need to do that is because if there's a guy in there and he notices that you are open and friendly with everybody but him, he's going to think that you're not interested in him for whatever reason.
That makes sense.
That you're not open to engaging with him, right? So with girlfriends, eye contact, smile, you give him a wave, right? You've sent him that signal, okay? Once you've sent him those choosing signals, right? Now you need to separate yourself from the group.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just came from a safari and I got picture like little Pumbaa running around 100%. And the lion coming to get me.
100%. I mean, before, what I would say, even before sending him choosing signals, see if he's attracted to you. So that's getting in his peripheral. And as a woman, like, if a guy's looking at you, you can tell. Like, if you make eye contact, etc. So you see if he's attracted to you, like, walk across the room, ask me your girlfriends, hey, does he look? If he finds you attractive, he will look. He will look.
Okay,
right?
I'll try it.
So he's attracted to you. Then you send the choosing signals. You look, smile, give a wave, right? Then you have to separate yourself from the group. And the reason you have to do that is because a guy approaching a group of women to speak to one woman, for him, like, you guys just look like a pack of wolves.
Yes.
Right? It's extremely intimidating. And it's not just intimidating because he's approaching a group of human beings, but also because guys know if there's one friend in that group who just doesn't like him for whatever reason, she will sabotage that engagement. She will sabotage that interaction.
It happens. Right? So I go to the bathroom. Like, and these are the instances that I wish I smoked because it's so easy. Like, let me go and smoke.
True.
But
So you could go to the bathroom, or
mm-hmm.
you could go to the bar to order a drink, but you go to the side of the bar
Mm-hmm.
where you're by yourself.
Okay.
And you give him the space to approach you. Now, if he's a man who is confident, has a level of intelligence, is with his wherewithal, and of course, you know, does like to go after what he wants, which I assume is the kind of man that you're looking for.
Yes.
He's going to take that chance.
That's what I need. It's hard to find here.
I think it might be hard to find, but they are around. But the thing is, with that kind of guy, and maybe I'm biased because of my circles, so I see how guys move, etc. With that kind of guy, he's not just going to approach a woman because she's attractive. He's not going to do that. He's going to approach a woman who gives him the cues that maybe there's an avenue there. That's where the intelligence comes in. Because, I mean, if he's going to approach everyone who he found attractive, what if you're with, you know, 5 of your girlfriends? Yeah. And a lot of time, birds of a feather flock together, right? So maybe you're all attractive. He's what? He's going to try it with all of you? He's going to be like, no, which energy does matches me, and who's actually open to engaging with me?
I like that. I'm going to give it a try.
Give it a try. Let me know.
I'm going to give it a try, because usually if I like them, I'm like, nope. Don't look at them. Don't make eye contact.
It's so funny. If you like them, you like shut yourself down. But if you don't like them, you're like so open.
I am so friendly. Like with everyone, I can go and talk to everyone. So if my friend likes a guy, I'm the one that introduces them. Always. Okay. But I hear the other way around. No, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna drop the handkerchief.
Do it for sure. Let me ask you one last thing. If you had a son, what is something you would tell him about women to help him choose the right woman for him? To help him choose a good woman.
Look for a partner and someone that it's fun. But a partner is very important, because you don't, and my dad, like, he's so smart. He always gives me all this advice. When I was younger, I'm like, that doesn't matter. But now I get it. Like, you need a partner in every sense. Because you mentioned it's not just about sex. Sex will be good, but it's not going to be just that. You need a partner. Like, when you have kids, are they still going to be someone that you can go and talk to? Like, if someone gets sick, if you want to travel, can you have fun with this person outside of the bedroom?
Yeah, 100%. Choosing a partner. Completely agree. In every way. I love that.
Hope you really enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode where that clip is from, then I want you to click right here where you can watch the full episode. And if you're ready to claim your man today, enroll in my program below, and I'll see you there. Wishing you an amazing day.